Good morning, everybody. It's Janice. I say good morning, but it may not be morning by the time you see this video. I am sneaking in a card today. I am making a video of this card. Now, this is the little bear. He's so cute, from the Create a Critter 2. He is on page 66. And I cut him at 3 inches, and I already did all of the details because these things take a while to dry, and if I don't do it ahead of time, then you know what happens. You've seen me stick my finger and other things in it, but what I used was the Mod Podge. I'll show you what the packaging looks like. If I could find it. It's supposed to be on my fingertips. Where is it? Oh, there it is. This is what it looks like. And this is the silver. And you do have to shake it a little bit so you can get all that sparkly stuff distributed. Because look at this one. This one is with it. I mean, I really shook it and I waited for all the glitter to get to the bottom. And look at that. Oh my gosh. He is so festive. So I love this stuff. I think I'm going to get some clear as well. They have it in gold with gold glitter in it. So I'm going to show you how to make, basically how to make a gatefold card. And I'm going to put a white inside, but this has stickles on the on this white. I put stickles on it to make it glittery to match his. You can't hardly see the glitter because of the sunshine, but anyway, and this little buckle right here is just a square bling from, this is funny, I bought a lanyard at the Scrapbook Expo that I wore all summer at Big Summer Camp, and I guess just the heat and the moisture and getting wet and all that kind of stuff, the bling started falling off. So now I keep it and I just take them and and what happens is if the silver stays back, then it just looks like a glass piece because it's clear. So I have to try to do it and not get the silver to come off. Try to prevent that. Okay. So let me show you how to make a gatefold card. What you need is a regular piece of paper for an A2 size card, like this size, 11 by 4 1/4. And you take it, if you have the Score Buddy, it's great because it already has the markings for a gatefold card, which are these little dots. So I know Robin has this, so Robin, the little dot means gatefold card. So you just put your card in there that way, and you score it where the dots are, and it's perfect measurement. If you don't, and you have the Martha Stewart scoreboard, all you have to do is put your paper in and go to 2 1/8. Yeah, 2 1/8, and then you flip your paper over and go to 2 1/8 again. And it's just as simple as that. So I've already folded this one, and I put a white paper 4 by 5 1/4 inside, and then we're going to work on the other layers. Now here's another trick. This is for the people that don't like to measure. I know you're out there. I cut a 4 by 5 1/4 piece of white, and then my background paper, which is this like glimmery, shimmery green. It's a Recollections pack. This comes in it too. This is the red. But I got some stamp. I didn't clean my stamp and it got on this part, so I used that for the inside. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a background on this. You can't really tell on the other one, but I did that on that one too. I used, this is Market Street Stamps. It's a grid one, and I need Versamark ink. And it's going to be very subtle, so subtle that you won't really see it. If you want it to be less subtle, then I would heat emboss it. But we're going to do this quickly because I got to get to schooling. First I got to make breakfast. And so I'm just going to rub my fingers over it. And you probably can't. Can you see? It's got a very subtle print on it, which is what I wanted. Then we're going to center this here. And normally, what I used to do was I would measure each of the panels, because that's the one thing I don't like about making gatefold cards, is that now you have two panels that you need to measure. And you know, I don't mind measuring, but I'm trying to like squeeze in every moment I can to get these cards done. So here's my, this wouldn't be a normal, you know, for a normal card. See, it would fit perfectly. Okay, but we want this to be two panels, see? We have two. Now, normally you could measure this, right? Because we know it's 2 1/8, so then you would get half of 2 1/8, which is 1 1/16. And the length would still be, you know, the same, 4 inches. And then just go down a 1/4 inch or 1/8 of an inch or whatever. You can do that. But I didn't want to do that, so what I did was I'm going to, I know that the white is 4 inches wide, so I'm just going to cut it at 2 inches together. So now I have two perfect panels. The only thing about these panels is it doesn't have white around the middle part, so it'll just look like that. See? So that's it. That's all we're doing with this. This is a simple gatefold card. I'm trying to keep my cards simple. As possible. Sometimes, you know, I'm sure this happens to you too. You just get carried away and you just start doing stuff, and that's fun. It has to be fun. If making cards isn't fun, then we need to store, you know, you need to go get the store-bought ones, because this is just really for fun. For me anyway, I love doing it. And the day that it becomes a chore and I don't like doing it, then I would just stop doing it altogether. But that's not today. I still love it. Okay, now we have this Recollections paper. This is what it looks like right out of the package. Okay, but I took my new vintage photo and went around the edges. And I cut this piece here at 3 by 4 1/4. And then I just went and cut this one 1/8 of an inch smaller, just so that it can have a little border all the way around. And I'm just going to center that. Okay, now we want to stamp the sentiment, which comes from Scrappy Moms again. I'm using this stamp set. It's called Winter Wishes. And it says, I can barely wait till Christmas. And I know who this card is for and everything. Well, one of them. I'm going to end up having 3 of these. This is the VersaFine Vintage Sepia, which I find is a nice brown. Okay, and you know, you can hand cut this, but I'm just going to use my little tonic here, and I'm going to put it in here. at about 7/8. Okay. And then we'll slice off on the other side. Take off a little bit on this side. That's what I love about this paper trimmer, is you can really slice off very tiny pieces. Then I have this little red scrap, which I'm going to use to some little border around it. Just a very small border, like that. And that's going to go here. And this one's just a little different than the other one. I was just playing around and I used a scallop EK Success border punch, and that looks cute too. But I need to move this along because, like I said, I got to get to doing the serious stuff I got to do here. I think I'm going to, I don't think this is going to make much of a difference in making it stand out off of the red. I'll just put it like that down here. Yeah, December's going to be, well, you know, December's the same way at your house too. But, you know that I homeschool, so, and I'm the principal of a school, so I really have to be very careful with my time here, because we have so many interruptions in December. Good interruptions, you know what I mean? Things that we would never, ever give up doing, because it's important to make memories for children. You know, it's just as important to me as your formal schooling stuff. So, anyway, that's what I think. And then, okay, when you do a gatefold card, when you put this layer on, you only put adhesive on half. If you put on the whole thing, then you'll shut your card closed and won't be able to open it. So, don't do that. Okay, and so, oh, see, I put too much. So, we need our little adhesive buddy remover thingy. So, we'll just go in here and take this off. I just ordered another one of these, a different one, an EK Success one that has a little point on it. It's going to be one of those things my husband's going to wrap for me when the box gets here. Okay. So now we're good. You can decorate the inside if you like. I don't normally do that, but sometimes I think I should. And then we're going to put our little guy on there. And there we go. All done. Now if you want to add some glitter around the edge, you can take your stickles if you want to and do that. So there's our little I Can Barely Wait Till Christmas bear. Thanks for watching. Bye.